And CK, you spoke about the large caps, but in the mid caps, we've seen quite a bit of correction. Anything which is now looking worth a buy? Any 2 or 3 stocks that you have zeroed in?
Well, in the mid-cap space, I think you're really spoiled for choices because there's, so many of them which are actually littered across the market as a buying candidate. That's mainly because not that they're all, very great quality companies, but then there is so much of demand for stocks in which traders had in the earlier years participated and made money. And I think they are the first ones they're chasing, and wherever there is some bit of pedigree, that is really being zoomed up mainly because of some sort of concentrated attention on that space. Within that, I think some of the stocks which one could look at, I would say I would really want to concentrate on, let's say, something which I would call as a wannabe large cap, mid caps which are kind of graduating to a large cap space. Because I think the real drive would be wherever the larger players like mutual funds and FIs would want to come in and enter that space, and that is what they've been doing. And that is what they should do, because you have about 20-25% return from mid-cap index compared to 10-15% from your large-cap index. So that is where the action is. There I would look at something like, let's say, a care rating. And that's a space where there is very high comfort level, because the other stocks in that area have been trading extremely well. They are well owned by institutions and large players, and I think care rating is something which has been lying around pretty steady for a long time, just revved up in the last week. At about 950 to 1,000 rupees, I think care rating is something that I would look at for about at least a 25 to 30% run in the short term. Another stock I would look at would be Advanta, which is, trying to test its resistances higher. It's one of those well-regarded stocks in the market, not really performed significantly, but I think it's well poised to do so. So I would buy Advanta at about 270, 280 odd rupees. So I would look to buy into something like Escorts. I think that is something which has been well patronized. Everybody is well aware of the news and the kind of players that are there in it. And it did go a little soft post the quarterly numbers when, tractor sales and all did not come up as good as people would like it. But I think the interest seems to be back in there, and in the price range of about 125 to 135. I would most certainly look to accumulate some amount of Escorts for short to medium term run till about 160 to 170 at the minimum.